Welcome. If you have Mars in the 10th house, this video is for you. Mars representing action, assertion, physical stamina, and aggression, movement, attraction, and desires. If you have Mars in the 10th house, this brings a lot of power and desire to control. These are the bosses, hands down. They have so much drive and ambition to go after what it is that they desire, and they can do really well in business. Mars in the 10th house can have a harder time working for others, though. It might not really sit well with them, especially when they know that they have the power and drive to create something that is aligned with their soul and their own path. There's potential here for arguments with their bosses, with authority figures, with this placement. And if you have Mars in the 10th house, this can also be a bit impulsive when you're at work. Let's just say they're not afraid to quit their job ASAP if it's not working for them, and people will naturally notice them in the workplace as well, for good and for bad reasons. People will be jealous of them, even if they're doing like a really great job as well, and seeing that they're excelling, that can actually bring out a lot of insecurity and jealousy in other people, and then they direct their projections and negativity onto the Mars in the 10th house sometimes. Also, Mars in the 10th house can do really well in sports and defense, anything dealing with the body. They're really strong, and they're usually really fearless, and they're capable of enduring a lot, and they usually do have really strong bodies and stamina. And Mars in the 10th house can come off bossy at times to others. They just naturally, they know how to lead, and they naturally just slide into that position. That's where they feel the most comfortable in that role. And so sometimes this can also lead them to trying to do everything by themselves, and they need to realize that it's okay to have some help from time to time, and that we all need help, right? So we can't always try and get everything done on our own. It's actually great for this placement to have a team and learn how to work with a team that truly supports them, and they're going to be able to get a lot of things done. So working with others, though, can be a challenge for Mars in the 10th house, but it's going to be important for them to balance this out. They really want to be in control as much as possible, so that's why there might be some ego clashes and knocking heads with bosses or authorities at times. And Mars in the 10th house will not be afraid to express themselves and their ideas. They follow through on their plans, and they're actually really great organizers. They're adventurous, and they're quick to act. And Mars being here in the 10th house, they may have also had to deal with a really intense and assertive parent figure growing up who always pushed them to be successful. This can be motivating for them, or it can be irritating for them. And even if you try to tell a Mars in the 10th house that they can't do something, they're probably going to laugh in your face. They're not going to give up on their dreams, and they're always going to work hard pushing themselves to accomplish all that they can. At times, they're willing to do anything to get to the top. So they need to be mindful of not letting power get to their heads, but this is a powerhouse placement. They don't stop once they know what they want. They will work so hard to make sure that they are successful and accomplish their goals, no matter how long it takes. Like, they don't give up. Mars gives them a lot of drive here in the 10th house. And Mars in the 10th house has a lot of creative energy available to them. They can truly create something powerful and leave behind a really powerful and immense legacy. These natives don't come here to follow what everyone else is doing. They have a strong desire to carve their own path to success, whatever that might mean for them. Also, Mars in the 10th house can actually really do well in the public eye, being in the house of recognition and status. So they have the capabilities to handle a lot of activity and also receive due recognition for their efforts. At times they're going to be competitive in their work, and others will try to compete with them, but this only drives them more. They can feed off of that competition, actually, and they have the strength to overcome obstacles, many obstacles in their lifetime. They have a spirit of a warrior with this placement here. And Mars in the 10th house can be attracted to the legs and lower half of the body. They can be really flexible and agile, and they can also have really nice strong legs and calves themselves. They will also be more serious when it comes to romance as well. They're going to be really devoted and loyal partners, and they will require the same in return. They will build for their family legacy. And that's another thing with Mars here in the 10th. That could be one of their driving factors as well, is to build this amazing family legacy so that their family never has to worry about anything ever again, and because they provided it all for them. Mars can feel really accomplished by doing that. And if you try to take the Mars in the 10th house down, they're not going to go down without a fight. Like, they can easily have some really powerful opponents in their career, whatever they're doing, competition, but also really powerful allies. So people will come to their aid. They can have a lot of people that will actually show up to help them out and back them up. So don't mess with the Mars in the 10th house, because they don't play. And like, I'm saying, if you try and take them down, they're not going down without a fight for sure. And they're gonna put in one hell of a fight with Mars in the 10th house. So yep, that was my video today for Mars in the 10th house. If you enjoyed, show me some support. Subscribe if you'd like, and I'll be back again with some more astro vids. And if anyone is interested in personal readings, I am open currently. So just hit me up at the link in the bio, at my email, and have a lovely day or night wherever you are. Peace.